Hey YouTube, it's Abby again. Today I want to answer some frequently asked questions, just stuff that I've collected over my whole life, but especially comments and stuff that I've gotten over the past few months. Frequently asked questions about how I live my life with only 5 fingers. So I've written some of them down and I'm going to go through one by one. First question, are you naturally left-handed? That is a question that when the first person asked me like years ago if I'm right or left-handed, I was tempted to laugh at. Because it sounds like they're asking, are you right-handed even though you don't have a right hand? But I think the question really is, would you be naturally right-handed if you were born with your right hand? I think the answer actually is yes. I probably would be because I'm kind of right-hand oriented or right side oriented naturally. I like kick with my right foot. I play drums like I have a right hand. I play guitar like I have a right hand. Just stuff like that. So yeah, I think maybe I am naturally right-handed. Ironic. Number 2, what's the most ridiculous thing someone has thought you couldn't do because of your arm? I had a kid once when I was little, I was like 7 or 8, insist that I couldn't ride a bike. But the funniest thing about that is a bunch of other kids were all around and they were all riding their bikes and I could clearly prove to him that I could. He was like yelling about it, saying, no, you can't ride a bike. And I was like, but I'll show you. And he's like, no. And I'm like, but I'll show you. So, yeah, I can ride a bike. And I think the end of that story was like, I finally convinced one of his friends to let me ride their bike. And he was like, okay. I guess he just wanted me to not be able to ride a bike. I think that's the bottom line. Let's see, number 3. If you could choose to miraculously wake up with a right hand, would you? No. And some of you might be like, why not? Well, one, I think just on a practical level, I've lived this way my whole life. I am so used to it, and this has kind of helped me become who I am. It's helped me develop a lot of my sense of humor, a lot of my trust and faith in God, and kind of just is part of me, or not part of me because I don't have it. Can't kick that high, that hurt. Would I like to try it out for a day or two? Maybe. Actually, yeah, that would be really cool. But no, I feel like I was made this way for a reason. I'm happy as I am, and I am especially happy to be able to be an encouragement and maybe an inspiration to kids who are growing up who have a limb difference. That is actually a huge bonus of not having extra 5 fingers. I can count on one hand how many times I've really wished for 2. That was really dumb. Kind of funny though. Number 4, can you do a Rubik's Cube? Well, not really, because I've only tried a few times, and yeah, I can twist the things. So that's what the question is. Yeah, I can move the little pieces, but have I ever solved or gotten close to solving a Rubik's Cube? A Rubik's Cube? No. Number 5. What do you do with all your right-handed gloves? I love this question. I have gotten this question a few times, and every single time I laugh out loud because the answer is nothing. I do nothing with my right-handed gloves. They've always just sat in a drawer or in a closet or even been thrown away. In fact, I was telling somebody a couple of weeks ago that when I find my right-handed gloves on occasion, the ones that I don't use, I'm like, oh, I wish my left-handed glove was this nice still. I love that question. Keep asking that question, it makes me laugh. Number 6, is your handwriting awful? I've had people actually ask me if my handwriting is bad, and like even if it really was bad, I wouldn't be like, yeah. It's not bad. I mean, it's like probably average. Some left-handed people write kind of like upside down, and I don't know, maybe it's because of the way I have to hold the paper with my arm on like a desk or a table that I don't do it like that. It's just too cumbersome. So I learned how to just write with my palm below the line. And maybe that helped. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a YouTube whiteboard class about Rubiks Cubes and then you'll see. Number 7, what's the sound of one-handed clapping? I love that people think that I'm like the authority on this. This is what I think that's what it sounds like. I don't do that because it's completely ineffective. If you really want to like make some noise for somebody because they've done a good job or they're funny or whatever, you wouldn't be like, hold on, encore. That's the sound of one-handed clapping. My version of clapping, if you could even call it that, is like I clap against my arm or my leg. I have worn out my leg before clapping for things, you know, like you're at a production, it's like 3 hours long and you have to keep clapping for this performer and that performer. Well, I like have practically left bruises on my leg. People are just so good at things, I can't help but clap for them. Okay, last but not least, can you clip your own nails? Thankfully, yes, because at 29 years old, I would not want somebody to still be clipping my nails for me. My mom used to do it when I was a kid and it would terrify me. She would be like, you don't trust me! And I'm like, I don't, because you're so close to my little part. And she never did. See, that's the thing, I really did have trust issues. She never did clip my skin. I don't know, whatever. I clip my own nails. Maybe I'll make a video to show you someday. Comment below if you want me to make a video about how I clip my nails. And then I'll do it. Because that's what this whole thing is. You say things and I respond. So there you have it. That is my first list of frequently asked questions. If I come up with another list later down the road when I get more questions, maybe I'll do another video to cover those as well. If you thought of one that you think I missed, leave a comment below. And of course, I would like to get to it at some point, if not just responding to your comments. I think that's so much fun. I love answering people's curiosity about things because, I don't know, I think people come up with awesome questions and ideas, things that I don't think about on a daily basis as I'm just living my life and going about the day. Definitely leave your thoughts, comments, and if you have an idea about some other thing you'd like to see me do with only 5 fingers, let me know and I might make the next video to show you. As always, thank you so much for watching, and of course, don't forget to subscribe.